This is tutorial number 2, and here we will go over NextJS with Prisma and Postgres on Vercel. All right, Prisma is Node.js TypeScript ORM, object relational. ORM stands for Object Relational Mapping. It's for creating dynamically client side to interact with your database and update it instead of using SQL. And it comes with Prisma Studio, which is a visual database browser, and automatically generates migrations. So we'll create one through Vercel, and we'll start here, create a database, Postgres. And this will be a demo, tutorial-2, location West Coast. Okay, now connect a project. So connect a project, tutorial, okay, connect. All right, so I linked the project. In the code, let's see, this is connected. Now I will add Prisma and Prisma client. So now I will create a Prisma folder and a file. Here I will define the models and connection to the Prisma. So it's Prisma client.js, it's a Postgres database, and these environment variables, and some basic user and a post models. So these come in with an ID that's default auto-incremented, email that's a string, it's a unique, name that's an optional string, a post which is connected with the post table. The post table has the ID, same, likewise auto-incremented, the title that's required, content that's optional, published, which is a boolean, defaults to false, and author, which is join on the user, and the author ID is the user ID, references the user ID field. And now npx prisma db push. This will push this model up to the Vercel cloud. All right, and now I can check the studio. So this shows me the models. New window. npx prisma generate. And now I will add a new file in the library directory. So now this will instantiate the client, and if it's production, create a new one. Otherwise, it can reuse it will use the global one. Now I can export this wherever I need it. So I can import Prisma from the Prisma asynchronous. And here I can fetch all. Posts equals await prisma.post find many posts, and now I can create a new post. Title, hello world. This is the first post. Okay. Now I have to create a new user. I'll add it in my email. And now in the post I can now I can save this one. And now I will render all the posts. So there's a post, and so that's reading. And now we can create a new post. Create a new form. Create a post, and this should be a form. This will be an input box with a title and content, with a title and a text area for the content. So import it here. So now we have to call an API route to pass this data to save it in the database. So I will use Axios. This is a library for making API requests. Restart the server. And now I will create the API folder and new folder. And here I'll use the route.ts. So now here's the documentation for this using the app router. This is the route handlers. And route handlers allow you to create custom request handlers for a given route using the web request and response APIs. So here it will take the request, and here we want the title and the content. Okay, so now we should log this to see if it's correct. And here we will want to save it in the database. So first let's confirm this works. Content hello. And I want response okay, and here yes, it received it. So now on the server side I see that it's here, and now I can import the Prisma client. And here I can save it response equals await prisma.post.create, and then data, title is title, content is content. So it looks like published is required, author is required. All right, so that's why it was complaining. Here in the route, author is missing, so published equals false, and author ID equals 1. We'll give it to the default, and then here we can return the response and also log. So okay, we'll see that in the client. So now second post, and title and content is, now we can submit response data, and looks like it's correct. ID is 2. Now it's going from the API endpoint. We get this request here, we convert it to the JSON. So this is asynchronous. We await this and we just destructure it. We get the title and content, and now we write it to the database. So we don't need this. Now we write it to the database, author ID, and then return the response. Creating and reading from the Prisma database. And now if we see here, see the site, you can always inspect the data here. Next tutorial, we will authenticate with Google and NextAuth. Peace.